Previously on Babies and Broadswords.
So you've saved Rusty Rail, and much rejoicing through the town. Hooray! We should probably go and let the caretaker know that the train's ready to run again. He pulls the lever, and the floor flips again. And there is a blue train. Hello, I'm Doug. I'm a very useful train. Choo-choo, everyone! Hey everyone out there, it is Wednesday and you know what that means? It means it's time for Babies and Broadswords.
Yay!
I'm your sitter, Jason. I am thrilled to be here with my fantastic, I can't say Fantastic Four, with my four fantastic friends. I think that snuck past Marvel.
I'm the rock one.
Does Disney own Fantastic Four too?
Disney does own Fantastic Four, actually.
They own everything.
Gosh darn it!
And we love them for that.
And yes, we do. Hey, Disney, if you're looking for a podcast,
family friendly.
Family friendly. I'm Jason, and I've got here my four friends, Aaryn, Lee, Jack, and Jimmy, and we are excited to be here today. And, let me tell you something. I am glad that there's nobody named Josh on this podcast, because I could not handle that. But too many J's. When we last left our tiny tots, they had a little train ride with Doug, and they learned the importance of being useful. And Doug dropped them off at the gates of a place known only as the city. And that's where we start up. The four of you have exited Doug. He has gone back to his train station, where he will, I'm sure, torture and creep out another group of children at some point. And you stand in an abandoned subway station, and there are treadmills all over the place. And the treadmills are moving by these goats.
Goats?
Goats.
The greatest of all time?
Yeah, the greatest of all time. The greatest four-legged animals of all time. And the goats are walking on these treadmills, and they're each kind of trying to get rusted tin can, because kids, they like their tropes. Kids thinking goats like tin cans, because that's on the cartoons.
No, but goat children are called kids.
I didn't even think of that. Pun unintended. Thanks, Aaryn.
You missed it. You missed it. Where were you?
No.
Get ready for our new podcast, Puns Unintended.
No, I'm just going to have to edit this one so it sounds like I meant to do that. That's the important thing. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I do.
Whatever
Hacks.
you can make yourself sound
Make
more
me
clever.
look clever. Yeah. The goats are rocking on these treadmills, constantly chasing after tin cans. And that is powering the lights. Somehow somebody has discovered a sustainable energy source. So the city is nothing to mess around with. You're already seeing the industry and the technological magnificence. Ooh. The orphanage tried running on goat power for a while, but the goats kept getting off of their chains and eating doorknobs, and they wouldn't eat the porridge, and it was just abandoned. It wasn't sustainable.
And I kept trying to pet him.
And Thwompkins kept trying to pet them, and the goats would chew on Thwompkins and break their teeth on his little rock body. So it was decided goat power was abandoned, largely across the above ground, but they've managed to figure it out in the underground. Somehow these goats keep everything going. Who controls the goats controls the universe.
That's really impressive.
That's what I've heard.
About the goats? Yes.
About the goats.
About the goats.
And about the universe.
And the universe.
I want to pet him.
I've heard that you're not supposed to pet working animals.
You can look at them
Wait.
and admire them.
But they're just walking. Is walking working? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It looks like they have a job.
I'm still a little upset after the stuff with Doug not calling me useful, so I can use I want to pet them to feel better.
I think you should. I don't know why not.
I think you should pet Ignatius because he's pretty furry.
Hey,
Can I?
That's enough.
Whoa.
Frankus looks really depressed.
I'm sorry, Imperio.
Thank you. And yes, you may pet me if you please.
Yay! Thank you.
Behind the ear. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pet. Oh.
It's great.
Whoa. Oh. I feel better now. Thank you, Jimmy. Or thank you, Ignatius.
Jimmy, Ignatius, Imperial.
No.
Oh
He's
my
got
gosh,
a new name.
that's so
Jimmy.
meta. Ignatius's new name is Jimmy.
Thank you, Ignatius.
Both Ignatius and Jimmy are blushing ever so slightly. Yeah. So you do feel better, Wompkins, after...
Yay.
And Ignatius feels better because he's been trying to reach that spot.
Thanks.
And he can get there, just, it's uncomfortable when he does.
It's nice to have some
He
help
tries
from
to scratch
friends.
and he just falls over.
Yeah,
His little kitten body.
Doesn't quite have...
It is adorable, and we already posted it on YouTube, and we already have 1 million hits.
There you go. Nothing cuter than a gargoyle scratching a cat. All right.
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi, I'm sorry.
Okay, Jack,
You're right.
we're gonna need that art.
Okay.
On it.
There are throngs of other kids roaming around as well. Each of them also in tight little groups. Talking
Of goats or children?
Children. But some of those children
Are goats.
may be goats.
Some of them are half goats.
Some of them are half goats. And it's like, which half of the goat? You've got both options.
They're baby satyrs.
Yeah, baby satyr.
What is it when it's the top half of the goat and the bottom half? It's like the kid
A
from that movie.
Capricorn.
It's that it's a kid from like the kid from that movie Lamb, which I'm
God, no, stop.
which I'm sure all of our children audience members have seen.
Yes, of course. It's
The weird-
about an adorable little lamb.
The weird indie movie Lamb. Yeah, never mind.
Lamb chop. That's what we mean. Lamb chop.
Lamb chop
Lamb
is
chop.
what we mean.
Oh, that's the top of lamb and the bottom an arm.
This is a song that...
Don't. I'd rather you summon Invisible Grandpa than start that up.
In a city full of children?
Wish granted.
Yes.
I think Invisible Grandpa would just leave.
He probably would.
He's like, oh, no.
No. I don't have the patience for this. There's throngs of children of all shapes and sizes and types and sorts, and all collecting little groups. Some of them have come from other train lines. Some of them seem to have come from above ground. There's stairs in the subway station that lead up somewhere up above ground. Some groups you recognize vaguely from the orphanage, and some are kids you've never seen before. So, hey, new friends is fun, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Wait, the other kids from Lady Chastity's here. How'd they get here?
Well, we knew we were meeting other kids from Lady Chastity's because Cindy is the oldest kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, but not my Cindy.
Mm-mm.
No, different Cindy.
Different Cindy.
Stop doing that. I feel so uncomfortable when you do that. I feel icky.
And I don't know why. I'm unable to parse out my emotions yet because I am 4.
3.
Very verbose for a 3-year-old. But gargoyles do mature much faster.
I'm a lot of things.
Yeah, you are a lot of things.
I speak to the narrator.
I feel like Henry's probably like 57 because dragons live a long
Dragons
time.
live a long time.
That about tracks. That's probably right. Yeah. He's like Grogu.
Don't get me started.
No, with the Disney properties, Jason.
Grogu, you mean Suyu?
I'm really leaning into it now. Yeah. He's like Baby Yoda.
Oh, so Doug was just the dark ride. Gotcha.
The groups of children are lining up as much as groups of children can ever line up. They're sort of being funneled by some bigger kids into lines in front of a table where 2 two older kids are sitting in there writing stuff down on a sheet of paper. They seem to be stopping each of the groups of kids, asking them questions, and then ushering them into the cities. You see a lot of kids taking things out of their pockets and putting them on the table before they're tagged and collected. It seems as if they're collecting weapons, things that could be construed as weaponry. It is a no hurdy zone, basically. Give me nosy rolls, all of you.
I realized I had the wrong
7
character.
for Ignatius.
I realized I had the
7
wrong
for
character
Henry.
sheet up.
What was that, Jack?
I realized I had the wrong character sheet up.
Oh my gosh, we're not paying. Yeah.
I had old Thwompkins.
Old Thwompkins. You mean lame Thwompkins? Let's get cool new Thwompkins.
Well, new cool Thwompkins just got a 5.
He's
I
not
got
that.
6.
He's not that cool. Boy, you are the most unobservant group of children.
Henry got a 7 too. So
2 7s.
I mean, it checks out with Thwompkins. Like, wow, so much stuff. All the kids.
It's true. It's very distracting. So you're just sort of milling about, watching all of this go on around you. Again, some kids are just also milling about, staring up at the goats and at the tracks and the walls of the subway and watching the lights flicker on and off. Some are queuing up to go through customs. What's your group doing?
Thwompkins is just staring at the lights, unending.
I think Henry is probably pulling Thwompkins along. Like, don't stop, keep going.
Keep
Come along
watching.
now.
Keep looking at the lights. Okay.
But just keep walking while you do it.
Okay, I'm working.
Daybella keeps switching lines, trying to choose which one's shorter.
Ignatius is
This
talking
one's
to
going
every kid.
first.
You think pretty cool. What's your name? And he'll tell every kid a different name.
Do you know?
I'm Jimmy.
Do you know how to lean?
You look pretty cool. Look at you leaning on the whale like that. That's cool. I like that.
Ooh, that sounds weird.
I've been practicing. I knew there was going to be a rail. I've just been kind of leaning on stuff. How did you know that leaning made you cool? You must be cool too.
I know a lot of stuff. Almost everything. Everything I don't know, though, my good friend Henry here knows even more.
Actually, it's Jimmy's. He was the one who made leaning cool.
What?
Yeah, are you from Lady Chastity's? Because he started that up there.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Hundreds of years ago.
Probably.
Really?
Hundreds.
Yes.
You made
Yeah.
leaning cool?
Exactly.
What can I say? I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Prove it.
Oh,
I-
lean on me. Lean on me. Do it.
Henry's like, I don't know if you want to do that. He might cool you right out of the water, buddy.
Check this out. And the kid is leaning, and then he crosses one leg over the other and pulls out this pair of sunglasses with only one lens and puts on the sunglasses.
Henry wants to try and swipe his tail to make him trip.
Okay. Just give me a muscly roll on this one.
Okay. Oh, jeez Louise.
What'd you roll, Aaryn?
Good start.
I'm gonna tell you.
What'd you, Aaryn?
Aaron.
Aaryn? What'd you roll, Aaryn?
A 4.
Somehow I knew.
That's not that bad. It's not a 1.
At
least it's
literally
contested, right?
I cannot get a 1 because I have a 3 in adventurousness, but
Let's
I rolled a 1.
Let's see what happens, Aaryn, shall we?
Okay. Yeah.
Henry, your tail goes swiping through the crowd as you try to trip the kid, and he jumps up and lands on your tail, and he bounces on the edge of your tail like a surfboard for a second. And then he jumps off, and everyone goes, "Whoa!
Oh no, I made him cooler!
You made him cooler!" And you're going to take, 3 grumps for making him cooler.
I'm gonna... Guys, that's it. I'm on a break.
Henry's on a break!
Yeah.
Oh, first one.
You know, making people grumpy is not cool at all. Just saying.
He's like, "I didn't make him grumpy. His stupid tail made him grumpy."
Hey,
And everyone's like, "Yeah!"
my friend's
Aaryn.
tail's not stupid, and you're a bully, which means you're not cool. You know, where are your friends?
Ooh,
Aaryn, I'm going to need you to step away from the table, please.
I will do that.
You may come back in 5 minutes, thank you.
Where are your friends?
He snaps his fingers, and they all, like 4 other kids come up behind him.
Uh-oh.
And they're all leaning against each other.
Yeah, well,
And they all put on their sunglasses.
how many of you have hugged each other today? Only real friends hug each other.
Hey, that's not very cool, though.
We don't like hug.
And you're not friends.
We do this a lot though, and they like punch each other in the arm. And go 2 for flinching.
That's not cool.
Cool at all. Watch this, Flumpkins. Put your hand up.
Hand up.
High five him.
Boom.
Give me 2 nimble rolls. No, give me 2 cool rolls. Can you pull off the high five?
Oh no.
Can
I got a
you?
7, and just because it's the power of friendship, I'm going to use my only gold star to fuel that.
Okay, all right.
With a 1, so I got an 8.
And
Okay.
I've got a 9.
It's a good thing you used that gold star because a 7 would not have cut it. You high five, and it's perfect. It's you've looked at each other's elbows. You've lined up where that hand is going to go, and it makes a nice resounding that echoes through. And the power of friendship blasts these kids back, and they're whoa.
Then I'll cross my arms.
Your equal admiration for each other has shown us the error of our ways. Maybe friendship is cool.
No one is
Eh.
cooler than anyone else here. Just because I started a twin, my friends are just as cool as me.
Hug Jimmy. Hug Ignatius. Hug Imperio. Hug all of the names.
Well, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't help your cool any. But
Well, the power of friendship.
the kid with the glasses tries to snap his
Friendship's
fingers, but he
pretty
can't really snap them. So he's like just frantically wiggling his fingers. But
What are you doing?
he turns. I'm making my guys all. Oh, come on, guys, let's get these kids are all huggy and stuff. Hugging's not cool.
You'll see.
Hugging's the coolest.
It's gonna come around. It's gonna be just as cool as weaning. You don't even know.
They walk away, but they're just like "Meh," scowling at everyone.
What is he doing with his fingers?
Our high handing is gonna do it. I'm telling you right now. I don't know about high handing. We gotta call something else. Sound cool.
Yeah, and it's not a high five because I only have 3 fingers. I think 1, 2,
5.
1, 2. I counted 3. Oh, I got 3 right? There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I got it.
He did. He got it.
Well, high fiving
Nice.
doesn't sound cool at all. That sounds silly.
Oh, I definitely don't have 5. 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 9.
These are not numbers.
We'll call it the friendship clap.
Friend clap.
Friend clap.
Boom.
All around you, friendship claps are breaking out as everyone
Yeah.
friendship claps each other. Yeah, friendship. Yeah, friendship. You find yourself bustled in front of the 2 big kids who are scratching things on a piece of paper. One of them looks at you and says, "What's the name of your gang?"
So,
We're a gang.
Henry's the smart one. He would have an idea.
All kids require a gang name. What's the name of your gang?
Did Jock give us a name?
The triangle. We're the new triangle.
The new triangle.
Yeah.
The new triangle?
Because there's 4 of us.
The new triangle, because there's 4 of us.
Perfect. Gosh, I knew it.
Nice. Dayabella's so smart.
Please hand over any weaponry. This is a safe, neutral space.
Oh.
Weapon we talking about?
You got any heavy things, any wacky things, any sharp, pointy things?
Fumpkins reaches for the bowling pin, but finds nothing.
Something there.
Right. I forgot.
That's powering the courtyard right now.
Henry flips his book as he wanders back up, rusty side down, and says, "This is just my security blanket book. I just really need to keep this with me."
Give me a guile roll, Henry.
Henry likes to weed a lot.
10.
Books. Nerds. Get out of here, nerd.
Okay.
Sometimes the mushrooms in my head hurt people. I can't give them over, though.
Do we let fungal infections go through? The other guy's like, I can't even spell infection. I don't... Why do we get stuck with this job? I don't... Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
It's Thank a you. Living.
Uh-huh. and I think Ignatius is the last one. What about you?
I got nothing.
Nothing hidden in any cool pockets or something?
Why would I do that? I don't need it.
Where are your pants?
What are pants for? Who needs them? That's just made up stuff.
They're for your legs?
I don't believe in pants.
It's fair.
What are pants even? Why does anybody need pants? Unless they're cool purple ones.
Right.
Those are nice pants. I do have to admit, the dragon kid. All right, you know what? I don't... Yeah, go ahead. How many more kids do we have to get through? Ugh.
That's why I fought. Yeah.
And they wave you on.
They need hugs.
The new Triangle Gang. There they go. Watch
Thank
them
you.
go. Uh-huh. No fighting.
Fighting's for dummies anyway.
Respect the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm not a fighter. I'm a hugger.
No hugging.
What?
Henry says, I'm really sorry,
No.
Jimmy. I was really trying to make him less cool, and I'm really sorry. I got real upset. But I'm back now.
That's okay. Come here, Henry. I got a hug for you.
Hey, hey!
There's no hugs.
No hugging.
Hey, you stop it right now. That's wrong.
No, you stop it right now. Respect the rules of the convoy envelope. No hugging.
That's the wrong rule.
Wait a second. There's a rule about no hugging because I'm not sure that Thwompkins is going to be able to deal with that.
No.
Yeah, there's a rule. And she writes down no hugging on a piece of paper real quick. See? There's a rule.
You just made that up.
That's cheating. No cheating. That's a rule.
No, it's on a piece of paper, so it's true.
No cheating.
It's a rule.
We just saw you write it.
I don't see a rule. I don't see any rules that says no cheating. So no hugging.
Henry gets out a page of his book and finds some words and points to him right there, and it's like, see, no cheating.
Give me a brainy roll, Henry.
Okay. I'm gonna eat 2 cookies when I do this.
Okay, so you're giving yourself a bonus? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and I didn't even need it. 13.
Cheers.
She looks at the what you pointed at. No way. No way.
Henry was the smartest, and Henry would know if there was a rule about no hugging, because Henry knows everything.
It's true.
All rules must be decided upon by a 2/5 majority, but only if there is quorum of 4 or more representatives.
And do you see how many of us there are?
Yeah,
Seven?
there's 4 more representatives.
Okay. The you guys and us two. Who here votes for no hugging? And she raises her arm. And she's looking over.
Henry
and
keeps his down.
And she looks over at her friend, and he's just like trying not to make eye contact.
I try and glare at him to scare him into not raising his hand.
Arms going up and down. Are you trying to intimidate him?
I'm gonna give him like a blank stare with my spooky eyes.
Oh, give him the spooky eyes. All right, so give me a straight precociousness roll then.
Okay.
With your Warwalk spooky roll. Yeah.
Flumpkin's just sitting there with like tears, big, glassy, teary-eyed.
Ooh, that's a 10.
His hand's been wavering, but he puts it down. And he looks at her, and he reaches over and he grabs the piece of paper that says no hugging, and he takes it and he says, "I like hugs." And he rips up the paper.
Yes.
Yay!
Knew it. Hugs are cool.
Yay! We can all hug!
Flumpkin's gonna take that as consent and hug this rebel.
Everybody gets +1 or loses 1 grump because hugging is back on. Yay! We can hug again.
Thank you. You are brave
And
to stand up for what you believe in.
He hugs you back. I've never stood up for anything in my life.
You are so cool.
All 8 years. This is.
It's a long time.
I feel like this is the start of something.
8 years.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
you.
Someday that young man will go on to lead a labor strike that will change working conditions for children in the big city.
Especially gargoyles.
It's beautiful.
And when asked what the inspiration was, he'll think of a tiny little gargoyle boy who taught him the true meaning of love. Hugs. Hugs from strange children. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear folks, the other little kids kind of pointing, it's like, oh, that's the new Triangle Gang. They're somewhat cool. And they saved hugging. You're being noticed by some of the other, and a little bit of buzz is starting to build around you as they wave you into the heart of this, as they wave you into the city. You walk past the gates, which are, old turnstile gates that are kind of rusty on their hinges. You push through, and you find yourself in a wide open space where enterprising young children have set up booths here and there where they're hawking their goods, their feats of strength. Basically, anytime a bunch of people get together, somebody's going to try to start scamming somebody else, which is human nature.
Baby nature, too.
Baby nature, too, right? But they're all respecting the neutrality of the place. So some babies are checking out the stalls or looking through the goods, cookies are going back and forth, and some are making their way towards a big loud hubbub in kind of a central location. This is probably where Cindy will be speaking to the crowd when she tells her master plan.
Hey, Imperia, this is a market. You know what that means, right?
Cookies.
No, it means bong.
That's my line.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It so that way you can be inspired to say it. And I go bing,
Bong. That's cool.
It's so cool.
What are the new gang? What's the new Triangle Gang doing?
Bing.
What's that?
Bonk.
I don't know. They're saying bing and bong. Is that a new thing?
Henry steps away like he's not a part of the triangle game and says,
I'm leaving the triangle game.
I heard that is what all the cool kids say.
You heard it?
I've heard it.
And there's a...
The dragon kid with the snotty nose and the purple pants says bing and bong is cool. Who's that? Oh, you mean the dragon from the new triangle gang? Bing! Bong! Bing! Bong!
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh no.
Then Henry sidles back over and says to Jimmy and Thwompkins.
This is not going away now.
And says,
Here forever.
guys, now we started it. We made it cool. Now we don't do it anymore.
That's why.
What?
Ooh.
That was
We gotta
very
start
wise.
something new.
I like Bing.
I see what you did there.
That's
I s-
just
Don't think I didn't see what you did there.
Yeah.
that's just how it works, guys.
Give yourself a gold star for both
Yep.
grown-up and baby manipulation.
Guys, I don't want to edit any more Bing and Bong.
Done with the beans
Hey.
and the bonds.
We were just doing it just once, you know.
What free time, all?
For the past 3 episodes.
Wait. Then can I just do one more then? One to go down in the history books.
It won't be cool anymore. It's everybody's doing it now, so it's not
Bing!
cool.
Bong! Bing bong!
My legacy will live on.
Bing bong!
They're doing
I heard-
enough for both of us.
I'll have to take delight in other people's enjoyment.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best you can do.
It's okay. Everyone's happy. I'm happy.
Wait.
And you start to hear variations. Born?
Boring. Did you hear that, boring?
Bang!
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's morphing and it's changing. And Thwompkins, you're realizing that sometimes the thing that you create, sometimes you just have to give it to the world and understand that it's no longer really yours; it's everybody's. And what happens with it from there is part of the growth of anything. It's change. It's transformation. It's folks taking what you have created and making it their own. And and there's beauty in that.
And he's saying
Hey,
this
Flumpkin.
to the artist.
Hey, Flumpkin. Say quick.
Quick.
Say quick. Yeah, say it real loud.
Quick.
Oh no.
Quack!
What is this new thing that they're saying? Did you just say bing bong? That's so 3 minutes ago. We're saying quick and quack now. These guys are trendsetters.
That was really
Wait,
good.
Is that a
Flumpkin.
good thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's smiling, so it's got to be a good thing.
I'm going to say yes. Definitely good.
Okay, let's check out the market.
Give me cool rolls, Ignatius and
Oh, God.
Thwompkins.
I don't have any more gold stars.
I'm going to eat a cookie and get +2 on this one.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm glad I rolled well.
That'll
So-
be a 9 again. I needed that +2.
I got an 8. I got an 8. Whew. I rolled a 6.
When folks see the two of you coming,
There they are. I hear they're the 2 coolest guys in the place. We should give them discounts on any goods.
Whoa.
the folks in the market are more inclined to bargain with. So if you guys decide you want to go shopping there, you'll have a +1 to any negotiation you attempt to do with any merchants, because you're so cool with your trend setting.
Okay, market time.
Goods.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
sorry, yeah, Daybell's already been just sort of wandering the market,
Mhm.
looking at all the different tables.
The goods here are not really the best quality. You kind of get an impression that this is just the stuff that the other kids picked up while they were traveling through the underground. So there's a lot of, what any reasonable adult person would consider trash. What kids see is treasure. You see a lot of empty bottles. There are a lot of soda cans that have kind of been dented and crashed up. Lots of bricks, lots of shiny rocks. There are some very nice sticks, and some folks are selling different weapon and armor upgrading material. Although they're not selling the weapons themselves, just the materials. And you see one kid who you can easily recognize as a weird kid has what looks like magical artifacts. He's got them laid out on a black tablecloth, and he's painted everything like silver, and he's just shining a light over it so it glitters. He's just got like a little flashlight, pen light that he's just constantly flashing over the items so that they shimmer and shine.
Henry gives that kid a respect nod.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
He takes a look at you and sees your book, and he gives you one right back. He's like, yeah.
Look, Imperial, they're shiny.
I was thinking that'd be a good place to go blogging.
You know. Gonna go over to the magic shop.
Yes.
I think Thwompkins needs the quirk of easily distracted.
I don't think he needs it. I think he's already got it. I've added it to your character sheet whether you have or not.
Oh, man.
Looks like you got some pretty cool stuff here. Just, what's your best magic?
So shiny.
I'm not sure you could handle my best magic, for I am a sorcerer of some renown.
Ooh. I don't know what some renown is, but
It's like renown, but like more of it.
I knew that.
Okay.
I knew that.
I thought you might because you seem like, so cool.
Well, at least you recognize it. Some people are just not cool enough to. You're pretty cool.
Ignatius is so cool.
I do okay.
To me, you're the coolest.
When you say he's so cool, he looks at his stat sheet and says, I'm somewhat cool.
Nah, don't let anybody tell you you're not cool.
No, I put my dump stat in adventurousness, so I'm just like mid-level cool.
It's okay. You just build up your gold stars just in case for moments where you want to be really cool.
I keep trying to get gold stars, but since I'm just a side character that'll never be in the episode again, I don't really have a lot of opportunity. Oh, never mind.
Guys!
This is all real.
This is so meta.
I was going to say, if I had a gold star, I'd give it to you and so you could write it on your character sheet, but I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh, you've heard of me? That's right, I am Meta Magic, the sorcerer.
Oh, is that why I'm saying weird things now? You're making me say weird things?
It's part of my sorcery.
Whoa.
Very impressed. Okay, what kind of magic you got here? I like that, and I like that. Ooh, that's cool. What about that? Just start picking things up randomly.
Start picking things up?
Yep.
All right. Jimmy, here's some of the stuff that you've picked up. There's a hat that he's painted silver that's got a spinny propeller on top of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. You've picked up, there's a toy block that he's also painted silver. It's got IGKQ34 on it, but it's got some weight to it.
Kid stuff.
I'm a kid.
And there is two little vials of paint with words written on them. It's red and blue. And Jimmy, give me a precociousness roll. Or brainy roll in this.
That's going to be a 6. I may want to go ahead and use my know-it-all.
Mm-hmm. You have know-it-all?
Yes, I do. So that'll be an 8 total.
Jimmy, it says face paint. on the two little. And Meta Magic says, "Oh, very good use of your neck, my friend."
What?
Never mind. Wink.
Whoa.
Meta magic.
Henry loves this guy and just is like, game recognizes game and just, you do you, buddy. You're awesome.
For some reason, I feel compelled to mention that I'm not sleepy, which is a knack.
You seem very self-aware of yourself, young master.
I
Doyle.
suddenly am. I suddenly see the world in all kinds of new colors, especially silver.
Henry, he pushes something towards you. It's a small journal. He says, "This is a spell book of an ancient wizard. It's very dangerous, though. Are you sure you'd be ready for something like this?"
I mean,
You'd have to hope that the book can keep up.
can I look at it and see if I feel like it's just painted silver and not really anything?
I mean, it totally is painted silver, yes. Give me a brainy roll.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 cookies. That's an 8.
You pick up the book, and the title says, Tammy's Secrets of Time Travel. And when you open the book, you can't make out any of the words.
Oh, man.
Oh.
But it looks real cool. And you don't quite know what time travel is, but that also sounds pretty cool.
Henry's interested now. and says to Meta, well, I mean, I don't know. This is a lot of great stuff, obviously. But what from a Thorther to a Thorther?
Game recognized game.
What are you looking to get out of this book? What would you like for it?
What do I want for it? Well, this is a powerful artifact. Perhaps a book for a book.
And we...
And he leans
That's a
back
lot.
and
How heavy is that book?
is the journal? It's not as heavy as your book. You would say it was just a whacking book as opposed to a heavy whacking book.
Uh-oh.
And it's not rusty either.
And there's no rusty nails poking out of it either.
Mm.
I don't know.
What do you even do with a book like that?
Okay.
If you learn its secrets, all sorts of cool stuff.
Henry says, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really whack stuff that much. So,
It's true.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the trade.
You're trading. Your heavy, rusty whacking book,
I'm doing it.
which apparently has Robert's Rules of Orders in it. Yes, I heard. I am meta magic. For
It's got the secret. It's all sorts of definitely self-actualization, self-help kind of book.
It's like the secret of him. Henry.
That's what meta says. Your name is Jimmy, right? I did hear that correctly. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Whatever.
You understand?
I'm incognito.
That's a silly name.
I'm Thwompkins.
So you understand? You can't read this book right. Yet, anyways.
Not yet.
I like you. And he snatches your book. And he goes to start to read it. And he's like, oh, there's a stupid nail. Can't get the pages open.
Thwompkins has a very guilty look on his face.
I think that's
Probably.
the best part.
What's
wrong with
I don't know
you?
why I didn't consider that in the first place. I have to do something about this nail. And he just kind of tosses it onto a pile. But he gives you the book.
Guilt
Do you
building.
want me to take the nail out?
I mean,
You could have taken it out the whole time?
you can?
Who would
I don't
wanna
know, I'll
do such a
try.
thing?
No, because I was part of the train. Somebody will want a book with a nail in it. I mean, we're
Yeah.
we're 4. It's
That's
gonna sell. I'm not worried about that. Yeah.
You're 4 too?
If you paint it silver and it's got a nail, oh my gosh, the value goes through the roof.
I'm 4 in game years, but in your years, but in actual years, I'm whatever age I need to be to complete this transaction.
Oh.
Because I am meta.
Yeah, Daybella's looking for at all the different stalls for something in particular.
What doesn't
She wants-
Daybella give me a nosy roll, and we'll see if Daybella finds
Okay.
what she's looking for.
Do you want to know what I'm looking for first? Or
I want to see what the number is, and then you can tell me.
a 9?
What are you looking for? What are you buying?
No. I am looking for some kind of light. So like a matches or like a lighter or something like that.
The only thing that you've seen similar to that is the pen light that Meta has been flashing over all of his. He's got like a flashlight that he's flashing on
Okay.
everything. The other option. Oh no, actually, okay, all right. There is one girl who has 2 rocks, and she's banging them together. And she's just like, it's not working. These rocks are defective. And she's just like clapping them together over a pile of leaves and tinder. Which, how the heck did she get leaves down there? She's like, it's not working. The guy sold me busted rocks. These rocks are broken.
What are they supposed to do?
I bought these rocks from a kid, and he said if I clapped them together, they would make sparks. And then I could use the sparks to make fire. But I've been banging these rocks together, and all it's doing is making noise, and my hands hurt.
Well, maybe if they're useless, maybe I could just have them.
She holds them close. These are my rocks. Why would I just give them to you?
Well, because he gave them to you, and they didn't do anything, so you should give them to me.
I traded him for my binky. I don't need it anymore. But these rocks are supposed to make sparks. And when I see sparks, but I don't see any sparks, I just hear clang, clang, clang.
Can you try something different?
That
Maybe
beautiful
like-
noise. That beautiful, beautiful noise.
Well, I think that they're just stupid rocks, and maybe I could trade them, though I like rocks.
What you got?
Hey, Bella's got all kind of.
What you give me for him?
Wouldn't you rather have cookies?
I would.
I like cookies. Cookies are good.
Hey, Bella, I'll take some cookies.
Ignatius, just a second.
Give me cookies.
Davella's gonna...
Give me this many, and she holds up 2 fingers.
Davella's gonna dig in her bag, and she pulls out... She'll pull out 2 cookies and hand them over.
1 for each rock.
Okay.
That's a very good deal.
She trades one at a time. She puts 1 cookie in the hand, says, "Give me 1 rock."
Gives her 1 rock.
The other cookie.
Gives her the other rock.
And then she gives a cookie to Ignatius.
Thank you. Guess what? It's cookie time. I'm going to take 2 tummy aches and try to steal the cookies that were just given. Because sneaky pants always be trying to steal them cookies.
Always trying to steal them cookies.
Let's see. Come on, cookie time. I lose 2 cookies.
You lose your...
Well, at least she gave me 1.
So, Ignatius, how are you trying to steal these cookies?
I'm just trying to, sleight of hand. As soon as they're being handed over, I'm reaching out, trying to grab them.
While you're trying to reach out, she goes, "No! These are my cookies.
Those are my cookies.
No, these are my...
Those are my cookies.
I gave her the rocks and she gave me the cookies, and these are my cookies.
No, those are my cookies.
No, they are not.
Daybell's just backing away slowly.
They are my cookies.
I don't want to be a part of this.
I will keep these cookies safe.
Well, where did my cookies go?
Well, you don't notice, Ignatius, that she winks at someone behind you as a little lizard kid sneaks 2 cookies out of your bag, gives her the thumbs up, and toddles off to the side. And she goes, and when he's gone, she's like, I'm no longer interested in this conversation.
Where did my cookies go, though? I have more cookies.
Yeah, well, you must have dropped them. You seem like a very careless baby.
I don't like you.
You need to be better with your cookies.
You're
mister.
mean.
I may be mean, but at least I got 2 more cookies than I had before, and your friend's just got a couple of dumb rocks.
Pumpkin still comes over and is like, hey, Daybell, nice rocks.
Thanks. Daybella wants to try and make a spark. She's smacking them together.
She's
in the
smacking
same
them
way.
together in the same way?
Oh, what are you doing?
It's supposed to make sparkles.
Oh, I do that with my claws sometimes on stones outside. Yeah, you don't clank, you go scrape.
Scrape it?
Yeah, you scrape.
Try that instead. Does it work?
Yeah, it does. You get a little bing.
I figured Thwompkins would know all about that.
I'm fine with that, so it's about rocks. I'm okay with the rock kid knowing about the rocks. Yep.
Because
Sure enough,
his
you
head
get a couple
is made
sparks.
of rocks.
It's made of rocks!
And Thwompkins knows something.
Hey kiddos, it's Jason, your friendly neighborhood sitter, and I want to talk to you today about Anchor by Spotify. Anchor is an all-in-one podcasting app that lets you edit and record your podcast right from your phone or computer, and then host it on your favorite podcast-catching website. And the best part of all, it is absolutely free. Anchor is what we use to host Even Footing Games Presents Babies and Broadswords, and even though I've had to record this ad 15 times, what you're going to hear is the best version we have, thanks to Anchor. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. It is so easy, a baby could do it.
Happy Wednesday, Toddlers. Just a couple of quick announcements for you. March 4th is National GM's Day, so our book's going to be on sale on DriveThruRPG. It should be on sale for about a week. We are still doing a bunch of interviews promoting Babies and Broadswords, and we will make sure to highlight those when they come out. But right now we have episodes out on Tabletop Journeys podcast and the Game Store Dropouts podcast. And while you are checking out podcasts, I highly suggest you check out Abstract Adventures, GM'd by our very own Lee, and with Jason playing a Kenku bard with no charisma. So really very similar to Jason in real life. So now cozy up on your carpet square and get ready for more baby chaos.
Okay.
And you hear the little girl go, what? Oh, man!
Yeah, you had to scrape them. You had to go,
Where were
Right,
you
so
like 3 seconds ago?
Oh, I was over there.
Hey, you get out of here,
Still part of the new triangle, and you're not.
cookie stealer.
I didn't enjoy all your cookies. Oh, you don't have any.
Get out of here.
Wait, Jimmy, Ignatius, you don't have any cookies? Here, I'll give you 2 cookies.
Thank you.
Are you flashing your cookie stash around?
Careful. That's a dangerous game.
He's just handing over. I always give cookies to my friends.
I'll be your friend. I'm your friend. You seem cool. I want to be your friend. There's all these hands that come out.
Oh, man.
I don't know you
It's
guys.
the quick quack huggy guys. No, we're your friends. We're your friends.
Thwompkins has a not sure if look on his face.
There's just 3 hands in your face. We're your friends. See, we can all do the friendship clap. And they did the friendship clap. You taught us that, so hey, share your cookies, friends.
Well, that's my name.
Ooh.
Bong.
You're not my friends. Why would you try to be my friends?
Whoa.
And I know you want to be my friends, but you gotta, friends are something that has to grow over time and has to cultivate. So that way when your hugs are good, and they're really good, because then you got all the feels in them. And I don't know you yet. I can know you. We can be friends, and then we can, hang out and stuff. And then we can be real good friends.
Multiplate.
That sounds like a lot of work. I think I would just rather go steal some more cookies.
That's not nice. Well, I don't want to be friends with you then. You're not cool.
You're away. It hurts. It hurts a little bit. Just eat a single tear.
Almost fell for that trap.
Wompkins feels power. Yeah, it's a good thing I rolled low.
If you did it, those cookies would totally is all of his cookies would have been.
So the last thing that, now that she has this, Daybella is gonna try and find some grease or something sticky.
She's covered in it.
Oil.
You've been covered in it since you got off Doug the train.
Oh, gross. That's true. Okay.
Oh God! Wait, you're covered in grease and you've been trying to create sparks.
Really far away from my body.
But you were also lifted up and bench pressed by
Greasy Man. I'm just covered in grease.
By the Punicorn. Daybella, you are basically snot on a doorknob at this point. You're just like, shoo! Yeah. It's pretty gross.
Then I would like to empty out the inkwell that I have.
Okay.
And fill it with...
It just scrapes some of the grease off.
Oh, can I try and sell it to the magic guy? I bet he could use ink for writing.
I have an empty bottle.
Okay.
Do you want to use
sell this, though?
Yeah, you could sell it, but I'm just saying you don't have to empty it out. I've got an empty bottle.
Okay. I'll take it. Can you hold on to this then? I don't have much room.
Yeah. I'll take... So you've got one glass bottle, and I will take your ink.
Okay. And I fill it with grease.
Okay, you got a bottle of grease.
Okay,
and
so...
you have a bottle of ink and a half a bottle of train conductor's medicine. Which you don't know what it does. Don't light any sparks.
I don't have
around
that, right?
Though. No, that's Aaryn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It said it was an empty bottle.
Yeah, there were two bottles. Did you just take the empty one? Yeah. No, that's okay. You could have left the other one behind. That's fine.
Oh, I see what it says.
Yeah.
I have two bottles. So I had one empty. I just gave her the empty one.
Okay. You've got one that's half full of some mysterious liquid.
Yes. That's yellow.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was not looking at that line
That's
of
okay.
my inventory.
How we doing? Anybody else want to do anything shopping? I know, Jimmy, you looked around. Did you see anything that you're interested in? Do you want to keep looking around? Thwompkins?
Guys, there's a couple things here I think are really good. The paint face and the twirly hat. I don't know which one you think. They're both good.
Oh. Face paint?
I think the twirly hat.
The twirly hat's so cool. You could wear it.
Yeah, I think it would make you look really smart.
It goes good with my monocle and with my bandana.
It's like a disguise.
Yeah. And so is the paint face.
Oh, that's a good point.
That would be good.
You probably should try and get both.
Okay, I'm going to get both. Okay, I want both. Okay, Mr. Meta. I want both.
Ah, yes, I'm back again because I have been here the whole time.
Mr. Meta, I want both.
Please, Mr. Meta was my father. I'm just a child like you.
You knew
just
your
a
dad?
simple toddler sorcerer.
Wait, you know your dad?
Yes, not all of us are orphans. Some of us are just opportunists.
Oh.
Oh. How do I be an
What
opportunist?
I don't know what that means. I mean, I do know what that means, because, yeah.
Something tells me someday, young man, you'll know what that means, whether you know what it means or not.
I'm an opportunist.
I think I actually learned that 5 minutes ago with all those kids. Wait, that was a total wait, why did I say that? It's your weird power thing, making me say weird things. Meta. I still don't know what that meant.
So I'll give you these rocks that I found on the ground for it.
He reaches down and picks up a rock. That's not really going to cut it.
I don't want to cut
surrounded by rocks.
I don't want to cut anything. I just want to trade.
Yeah, rocks aren't for cutting.
That's silly.
If
Don't
we
be
find a
silly.
sharp rock, it could.
Oh, sharp rocks.
Like your claws.
Oh, yeah.
My friend also would like to add, Eddie Henry takes the bottle of ink and says, what if we add this to the pot?
A couple of good rocks and some black stuff.
I mean, the ink always can use more ink. Again, rocks aren't... What are these just rocks that you picked up?
I'll lean down and pick up 2 more rocks off the ground and be like,
oh, okay.
There's 4 of them.
You're just...
Good.
Whoa.
Again, look. And he picks up 2 more rocks. We're just picking up the same rocks. It's not...
We'll throw those in just because then. Those extra ones you picked up, those are just extra then. You can have those. Goodwill.
Perhaps you would like to make a wager.
What's a wager? Does that require arts and crafts?
I don't know, wager. That's not my friend.
Tell you what, we're both going to roll on one of my magic cubes.
Ooh, I like magic cubes.
These aren't for sale. But if you roll higher, I'll give you both of these items. But if I roll higher, I take one of your misfortunes.
The what?
This fucking... Yeah, I don't know. The Forkins.
I'll know, and
You probably don't even need them.
you'll
Go for it.
know.
Okay, let's do it. I'm interested. Let's do it. I'm a wager.
It's like my mushroom parents asked for my soul, and I don't even need that. So,
What's it used for, even?
oh, who knows?
He puts one of the dice in front of you. The
Okay.
magic cubes.
Magic
We'll
cube.
roll at the same time, and whoever gets the highest roll. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared.
What'd you get?
5.
Meta winces and pushes both of the items towards you. Ignatius, a wager is waged.
We have waged a wager.
We have waged the wager, and you have come out victorious, my young friend. Obviously, I need to reweigh my magic dice.
Well, that's pretty cool. I need some magic cubes so I can wager in the future. You got any more?
No, you already took 2 of my best things. I'm not giving you anything else today.
Well, I'll give you this black stuff for one.
Oh, can I buy the rock things from you?
You mean the rocks that he's been picking up off the ground?
Oh, no. Now the far more interesting wager rocks.
Oh, the magic rocks.
They're far more interesting now.
The one might even call them math rocks.
You couldn't afford these clicky clackies.
Not even with this many?
And he flashes out 6 cookies.
Okay, maybe you could.
That's a lot of cookies. Don't get. Come on now. Don't get crazy.
I'm not crazy.
He does like rocks a lot.
All right, he will, for all 6 of your cookies, he will sell you one of his magic clicky clacky rocks.
It's Swampkins, so it's gonna happen.
Get that rock.
He pushes one in front of you and takes all of your cookies. And he's like, this may seem only like the loss of 6 cookies to you, but I, Meta, understand the real cost.
Oh, it didn't cost me anything to make Ignatius happy. Here you go.
And he hands it to Ignatius.
Come on, man, that wasn't the deal.
Aw, Fuckins. Fuckins, come here. Fuckins, I'll give you a hug. Fuckins.
Hey, hug. This is the true reward.
You know what? I'm not going to learn the power of friendship today, all right? I am making a decision. I will have no
part of this.
prologue story about how I've become a better person. I'm upset.
You've taken Grumps. I'm sorry.
Yes, I have taken Grumps.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
Luckily, I put extra points in my cuteness. I can handle a couple of grumps, but I'm not happy about it.
Well, guess what? We found out the power of friendship, claps, and hugs that help.
Claps and bugs.
Okay, just, you know what, kid? I'm closing down shop. Take your stuff and go.
Okay.
Sure, I got a friendship clap for you because now you're my friend.
And he begrudgingly puts his hand out. All right.
And I give him the friendship clap.
Thwompkins does as well.
Oh, great. Everyone,
Yeah.
friendship claps for meta magic. All right.
Woohoo!
Hey, friends at home, why don't you give the person you love a friendship clap while you're at it? Friendship
clap.
claps all around.
And if you need to know how to do it, you put your hand way up in the air, and then you look at your friends whose hands up in the air, look at their elbow. And
Look
then
at
you
their
make your
elbows.
hands come together really hard and make a big, loud friendship clap.
And I'd like to note that Ignatius is looking at the camera in a total fourth wall breaking moment as he's teaching the viewers, if there were viewers, how to clap.
Looking at the camera on an audio media, everybody wink. Wink. All right.
And yes, little does no one know that I've created long ago my own quirk for Thwompkins that says, never buys anything for himself.
Aw, Thwompkins.
Generous to a fault.
Total,
Thwompkins.
yes.
Yeah. You're all right. So Jimmy, your magic items that you've cleaned up on.
See, so you made him lose his cookies somehow.
I really wanted to take one of your misfortune maxes down a peg. The face paint gives you +1 to any cuteness roll once per break. The whirly hat gives you +1 to any precociousness roll once per break.
Holy smokes!
+1 to a precociousness once per break.
Yep. And your magic dice is a single-use item, but you can re-roll any roll.
Ooh.
And I can also use it to make wagers.
And you can make wagers.
Mm-hmm.
Or ragers, depending if the kid has an impediment or not.
Or if he just wants to party.
Henry does not know what his book does and will not know for a while.
Henry, you feel the pull of hidden, forbidden knowledge, so you know it's going to be something cool.
Ooh.
You just need to either learn how to read it or find somebody who can teach you what the words mean.
Okay.
But for now, you can still use it to hit
whack
people with.
things, yeah,
Yes,
sure.
to whack. It's not as weighty and pointy as your rusty whacking book, but it's still, in a pinch, you can smush a spider with it.
Sure.
Hey, that spider girl over there is giving you weird looks now.
Keep
Oh, what are those called? The half spider lady?
Driders.
Oh,
baby driders.
Driders,
Drider.
yeah.
What? No.
Creepy.
They're yeah, I guess they would be.
There's still driders.
Whether I don't want to use the official Wizards of the Coast term or not, that's what they are. Yeah.
You can call it whatever you want, Jason. It's a drider.
I don't know, but as I see her, I'm like, you got some really creepy energy. I like it.
I've got some nice legs.
She looks back at you and winks all 8 of her eyes. Yeah.
The spider tar.
Just like in a sequence, just one bump, 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 all 8 of them, one after the other. It's very cool and super creepy. Yeah.
So Devo starts rubbing her eyes. She says, well, when are you supposed to be talking anyway? We should find a place to go to sleep.
You want to go sleep?
It's a big city. They probably have beds somewhere.
I have to say that when we got to have a good night's sleep at Rusty Rails,
Mm-hmm.
that was
the best.
It made me realize that sleep is maybe you should stay up for 37 hours straight.
Why not? It was fun. We just sweep this morning.
Daybella wants to see a baby tavern.
I was seeing all sorts of like sparkly elephants, and I was starting to smell colors, and staying up late was great.
It's great.
I crashed real hard.
Literally, there's a dent in the floor where you fell over.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some of the other kids when you mention taking a nap. Some of the other kids are like, "Yeah, it's pretty much time for my mid-morning nap." There's a whole gang of house cats, of talking house cats, and you hear one of them go, "If I don't get at least 17 hours, I'm just no good for the day."
Those guys think they're so cool.
They look at you, Ignatius, and like, cute 2 legs.
Okay, 4 balls.
4 paws means we're 4 times as cool.
That's not how math works.
You don't know math. Just ask Henry.
I don't need to know math. I'm a cool kitty.
Everyone here is so judgmental.
They start hissing back, and somebody pops. Hey, no fighting. No cat fights. No cat fights.
That wasn't a fight. We were talking. Get out of here. You're weird.
Besides, Ignatius isn't a cat. Ignatius is a tabaxi.
Thank you.
The cats are like, we know. He's only half a cat.
Well, you're half a tabaxi.
Not even.
They stop for a second. What?
If he's half cat, then you gotta be half tabaxi.
No, I'm all cat. Look at my paws. Look at me.
Points to Ignatius' paws.
What came first, the tabaxi or the cat?
Tabaxi.
Cat.
Tabaxi.
Cat.
Tabaxi, Jinx, can't talk.
He's physically trying to open his mouth.
Oh, you know the
And
ancient
he
curse.
The power of Jinx.
I know. Let's go, guys, before it wears off.
You wield powerful.
And you guys run off when and you can just hear the other cats going, It's all right, boss. It'll wear off. Cats are better.
This is also not the first time the Thwompkins made someone second guess their existence.
Yeah. Thwompkins somehow has mastered the art of existential dread.
He really has.
New knack.
Children are good at that.
No,
I counted this as but why.
Dave Bella, give me a nosy roll.
Okay. Now I'm looking around at the different buildings. Rolling pretty good tonight. That's a 9.
You hear coming from one of the buildings, and there's
It's a cantina.
doors. And it sounds like there's lights, and sounds like there's a lot of voices chatting and talking, and
Is
this
it disco?
music, yeah, it's something like that.
Does it sound like a janky xylophone?
Recorder. Oh, it's gotta be a recorder.
It actually sounds kind of mechanical to some extent, and it sounds very tinny and small, but it's not enough to fill the space, but you get little hints of something. And you notice that the music only lasts about 10 seconds. Then there's a space of time, and then another song.
Yeah, Dave Bell is interested. She follows the sound of the music.
Follow the sound of the music, and you push open the swinging doors, which are just 2 cardboard flaps that have been cut out in the shape of swinging doors, and go into the building. And it is a brightly lit room. Lots of babies sitting on long tables, and they're all chattering and talking and pushing each other and throwing food. There's a little troll baby up on. He's not really little. He's a troll. He's like 4.5 feet tall, but he's up on a dais, and he's got a little plastic My First record player. And every couple of seconds, he cranks the dial and puts a little plastic disc that's got notches on it, and they go do 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 do. Plays for about 10 seconds and runs out, and he cranks it again. Plays it, do, 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 and he just keeps doing this over and over again, and it's the same.
You're really good.
20 seconds is all. He's like, yeah.
Whoa.
This place is cool, guys.
Thwompkins tries to throw up the devil horns, but all he's got is the 3 claws.
He points out, he gives you the nod. Yes, yeah, I see that guy. DJ Wacky Toes in the house, yeah. Crank. There's some empty tables and an older girl. She's probably 11 or 12. She's a satyr, and she's got 2 pitchers of milk, and she's like, just sit wherever you can find a seat, kids. I'll be right with you.
Ooh.
So you sit down. She stops and turns back. No, you can sit on one of at the tables.
Can we sit on the ground too?
Okay, just try not to be in the path, because I don't want to step on you if I come by. Okay?
Daybella, sit wherever
Henry
you
says, I want to sit at the table, like the big kids table, because now we're cool, guys. Remember, Erwin when back in the day when your name was about 5 names ago, and we sat at the table and we talked about taxes? We need to go sit at a table.
Guys, let's do that. And I have something I gotta tell you that I've been waiting for a very long time to tell you.
I hope it doesn't involve the state of your diaper.
He doesn't have a diaper.
He's not wearing pants. Yeah.
It's not about my pants.
You sit down at the table, and the girl comes over. The satyr girl comes over. She's like, she's got a little notebook out. And she's like, "Hi, I'm Nania. I'll be your server today. What can I get for you?"
Can we get another one of these hats?
That's a cool hat. I like that very much. But food. What food do you want to eat?
Food. I know.
Oh. I look at the other tables.
What?
Bacon?
What's bacon? Bacon. Bacon Varsity Roast.
They're actually eating whatever they're eating. It's in weird plastic wraps, and it kind of smells like cakey, like sugary, like a cookie only, but like more so. And you can say they're like ripping everything out of with their teeth out of this package, this plastic wrapping.
I
she's
have
like,
those.
Bacon? No, not. It's not breakfast. We don't have bacon, and we're not allowed to use the oven.
It just sits back there.
Could we have some milk and some of whatever that is?
Milk and whatever that is. 4.
Milk sounds good.
Yeah.
Do milk. Yeah.
Is it okay if it's not from the cow?
Like from a goat?
Wait, milk's from cows?
From a baba? Or what are we talking about?
She stopped. Yeah, goat. Sure. Goat milk.
Goat?
Oh, gross.
I don't know about goat.
Milk's from cows?
The good milk is.
What's bad milk from?
Goat.
Sasquatch, swamp apes, Mothmen. Milk from a Mothman is terrible.
You can milk anything.
I mean, if it's got nipples, you can milk it.
This is seriously just too much. Okay, just bring me some milk. That'll be fine.
All right.
We'll smell it before we drink it. But
4 milks and whatever that is. Got it. I'll be right back. Thanks, kids.
Okay.
Guys, I didn't want to draw attention to it, but what are nipples?
As he looks down and he's just smooth.
They go on top of bottles.
Henry says, I have no
one carves
idea.
nipples on Thwompkins?
That's all right. Ignatius has 6. She should have enough for everybody.
Yeah, you have to roll a d6 to find out how many
nipples
you have.
Henry says, I don't think they're probably a necessary thing at his reptile belly.
Seriously, guys. I'm going to tell you something I never told anybody before, okay?
Well, I'm ready.
Okay. My name's not Imperio.
It's not?
What?
No. It's not. It's not Augustus either.
What?
What?
No, it's not Jimmy or anything.
My entire life has changed.
You hear meta from the... Yes, it is.
I'm going to tell you something I never told. My name is actually Ignatius.
Oh. Yeah, we know.
What?
We do?
A head pokes up from down the table. It's a little goblin kid, and he's wearing an eye patch and a bandana. It's Ignatius. You're Ignatius?
Wait. No, I was joking. It was a joke.
I have a message for you.
Oh, then yeah, I'm Ignatius.
And he pulls a scroll out of his pouch and he hands it to you. You unwrap it, and there are you're very official. Like I have a mess. I have a letter. Look at me. And there is a picture of Isabeau on top of a pirate ship with a sword, and she's like pointing towards the horizon, and she's got swords and knives all over her, and there's a whole bunch of little stick figure pirates, and they're all cheering and waving.
Pile of binkies.
Oh my gosh, guys.
And beneath that, there's a picture of you with an equal sign and a pile of poo.
This is from my sister. She's...
Oh, you have a sister?
Oh, she makes me so mad sometimes.
Why?
The goblin's like,
I miss her too, Ignatius.
The goblin's like, I was told to deliver this by the dread pirate Isaboni.
Guys, I'm so mad right now. I could.
Hey, why are you mad?
Because my sister she's big, stupid face. I don't like her. Sometime I'll crumple up the piece of paper, throw it on the ground.
Oh.
I thought you were worried
I pick it
about
up.
her.
Can I snag it?
Yeah, you can snag it.
Okay.
So you have a letter. You have a picture of Isabeau dressed as a pirate, and Ignatius equals a piece of poop.
Across my arms. Where's that milk anyway? It's what happens. I don't talk about it anymore.
Nadia comes out and she's like, everything all right? Oh, all right, kids?
So where's that milk and that whatever that thing is?
It's right here. She got a tray and she puts
Sorry, what was her name?
Nadia.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for it.
She seems like she's been in some adventures herself.
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, Nania is the name of one of my characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought this was all building up to a none of your business joke.
Oh,
That's also very good.
That's also very good. No,
I was working toward it, but then you did that. So
Sorry.
then you ruined it.
You had a good opportunity there. I thought you were gonna just do it right there. Like that.
That was for Lee.
Aw,
My
gotcha.
That was her.
Well, thank you.
And she puts the trays down with everyone's got a little glass of milk and a little package of some sort of cake confectionery wrapped in the plastic.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing with us, Ignatius. That was hard for you to tell us.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna say that stupid name again.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Look what happened. Always bad stuff happened.
What happened?
Well, say it again.
I said my name and then look, Isabeau came in and did this, and I waved my paw at the piece of paper.
Say it again.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Oh
no!
Okay, I was gonna do something really nice when you said it, so that way something good happened when you said
Ignatius's
it.
ears have gone back.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should give him some space.
I was trying to be nice. I'm sorry.
Take a grump. You pushed him too far.
Me or him?
You. Thwompkins, take a grump.
I'm sorry. I was just...
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But...
Henry and Daybell are just awkwardly sipping milk over here.
I was gonna do something really nice when you did it, so that way something good would happen when you said it.
What if I say something else and then you do something really nice?
Okay.
Okay. You could call me Tony.
Okay, Tony. You're like my bestest friend.
Huh? Let's just hug it out, okay?
Reaching over the table.
I'll climb up on the table.
Oh, the milk's gotten to their head already.
It hit him hard.
I'll slug down
Maybe
the
eat
milk
all
really
day.
quick, climb up on the table and give Thwompkins a big hug and just cry.
When we smell this confection, though, what is it?
It's goat milk.
No, I meant the.
Oh.
Confectionery.
It's
Oh.
goat milk too. That's all you get, goat milk.
It's also
all
goat milk.
It's also
all
goat milk.
All the way down.
It's the earth rests on
Have
the
I
back
told you guys how much I hate goat milk?
of a glass of
Yes.
goat milk. See the goat milk of enormous girth. All right, on its back it holds the earth. So
Bad.
it smells very sugary. It smells very sweet. It smells cakey. It smells chemically. It smells old and yet strangely still fresh.
Ooh.
It
is yellow and spongy.
It doesn't have something in the middle.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Wait.
it's a golden cake.
Wait, what's this cake that you guys got out? That smells awful. Hey.
You have one too. And I push an Ignatius one.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna eat that.
Me too. Man, this adventure, if I never have to eat porridge again, it'll all be worth it.
Wait, this is an adventure?
When you say porridge, there's a chorus of boo from everybody else in the
That's right.
in the tavern.
I hate
Don't
porridge.
even talk about it.
First rule of the underground is don't talk about porridge.
Oh, I actually like the porridge.
Thwompkins says,
You hear,
This one's for the dragon who hates porridge. DJ Rocketo's in the house.
see, Thwompkins has Stockholm Syndrome with porridge.
Thwompkins is very susceptible to the mind-altering chemical in the porridge.
Oh, definitely. Oh, 100%.
Maybe you should try the golden cake.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh.
Henry crinkles and tries to get it with his, but he's probably kind of smushing it because he's not very dexterous.
He's definitely flattening the cake. Give me nimble rolls to get the cake out of the plastic.
All of us.
All of you.
Yay, I can roll this. But I get to do a roll on the stat that I'm good at?
9.
I got a 5.
I got an 8. And I rolled bad.
I got an 8.
Daybella, Thwompkins, and I don't want to call him Ignatius because I don't want to set him off on another tantrum. All manage to get their packaging open. Ignatius just easily, with one of his claws, slices it right open. Thwompkins the same with his talon. Daybella uses her teeth and just package open. Henry, meanwhile, is just kind of smashing it with his fist, like just
Henry
trying to like squeeze it out of, like, maybe I can pop the bag and squeeze it out, and it's just turning the whole thing to mush inside of it. It's just it's flat.
Do you want some help?
That looks fun.
Yes, please.
Are you
Can I try and open his for him?
You can have mine. You can have mine. I'll take that.
Should I smash it? Is it better that way?
I think Henry just uses it like a push pop.
Squeeze it
and
into
just
his mouth.
squeeze.
Yeah.
All right, Henry,
like a Go-Gurt.
Henry, give me a muscly roll, Henry.
Okay.
That looks fun.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay, there's a pop as one side of the bag pops, and you lose some of it as there's a splatter of cream filling just that hits the kid next to you, and he's just like, he just wipes it off his face and just goes back to his conversation. This has happened a few times. There's more than a few kids in here who aren't exactly dexterous enough to open up the packaging without splattering it everywhere.
I know those kids.
Those kids, yep. But yeah, it's open and it smells amazing. Does everyone want to eat their...
And munch.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Right.
Yeah.
Henry kind of squeezes it out of the bag because it's all mush, but he thinks it's delicious.
I need beefy rolls from everybody.
Oh no.
Is it poison?
Yeah.
7.
I'm gonna use healthy eater to get +2.
Are you sure the healthy eater's the thing to be eating?
Well, it's gonna help me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a total of 8.
To make up for my low roll last time, this time I got a 6 plus 5 for 11.
Ooh.
So I'm using my perk for beefy, and I'm going to... So that's a 7.
It's a 7. So we had a 7 from Aaryn. What did you get again, Lee?
8.
An 8. We had an 11 from Jack, and Ignatius got a... Jimmy, what'd you roll? A 7. Okay. Thwompkins, it's like you've been eating these things your entire life. Maybe your little gargoyle belly is used to this much sugar. Maybe it filters things differently, but you just, and it hits the burst of energy. Your eyes your wings start flapping real fast. You get a sudden case of the zoomies.
Oh,
And
I feel zoomies coming on.
Not in here.
and just start pew, 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 pew,
A
pew.
bowl in a milk shop.
Yeah, just bouncing all over the room. Kids will just kind of nonchalantly pick up their plates as you go flying by. And just, yeah, again, you were not the first toddler to get a case of the zoomies after eating one of these cakes. But you finally come back to your seat and you're amped, you're ready to go.
Who's anything about nap? I only nap. Who needs a nap? Not me. No, I don't need a nap at all. No, not me. No.
Uh-oh.
You've got temporarily +1 to your ouchies max.
Oh,
So you can take an extra ouchies.
wow.
The other 3 of you, too much. It's good. It's
so
good.
Sweet.
It's good, but your bellies. Your bellies. Everybody. Everybody roll a d6. The other 2 of you. The other 3 of you.
I got a 6.
3.
2.
Henry. Henry Boots. Henry, take 3 tummy ache damage. Your dragon constitution. And what did the other 2 of you get?
2.
3.
2 and 3. Daybella, you get a kind of swallowed back. You take 1
Okay.
tummy ache, and Ignatius, you kind of spit yours out. It's too sweet. Maybe you got one of the ones that's a little older, and the chemicals are starting to wear off. You're gonna take 2 tummy aches from that.
Like it. I love it, but I don't like it.
It's one of the best things I've ever had. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Oh my god, I want another. Can I have another, please? Can I have another? Oh my god. Whoa, wait, where'd that go from? Oh, wow, that was your stomach. Oh my god, Henry, when do you eat carrots?
I'm gonna have my other piece.
Gosh.
I don't want it.
Gosh, Flumpkins. I don't understand. Maybe gargoyles have a different reaction.
Thwompkins was apparently built for...
Is this gargoyle food?
Mess.
Yeah.
It's
I think so.
food. Yeah.
I think it's gargoyles.
Nanya comes by. She's like, "Oh, you threw up."
It happens.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It happens.
Wasn't on purpose, was it?
No.
I would hope you wouldn't throw up on purpose.
No,
Have you ever?
There's a ...
Definitely not.
Well, you kids look like you need. You want to go lay down? You look
Yes.
Like okay.
I don't need to lay down. I don't need to lay down. I'm just need to run around a bit more. I think I'm just going to go over there, and then I'm going to go over there, and then I'm going to go over there, and then I'm going to go over there.
And he's doing it as he's saying it. Yeah. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Yep.
I'm gonna lay down. I wanted to from the start.
Pumpkin's gonna just crash in about 2 minutes.
She's like, if you go up there, up those stairs,
Already there.
where your friend already is, there's some places that are a little quieter that you can lay down. Everybody's got to be rested up because Cindy's gonna talk tomorrow, so we all want to make sure that we're up and rested. Okay.
Okay.
Thwompkins' friend Cindy?
No, maybe.
Hey,
You know
Cindy?
Cindy Thwompkins?
Thwompkins comes right. Cindy? Cindy's here? Don't do that!
Oh,
don't do that!
Is Cindy Thwompkins' girlfriend?
What? I don't know. I mean,
Maybe.
she's a girl that's a friend.
Probably not the same Cindy then, but that's adorable that you have a girlfriend. That's so cute.
She's a friend that's a girl.
Wonderful?
So cute.
It is so
I didn't know I needed to
cute.
count girls as separate kind of friends from boys.
Well, as a girlfriend's a special friend, just like a boyfriend is a special friend.
Oh, does that mean Ignatius is my boyfriend then?
No, he's just a friend.
Yes.
He can be. I mean, he can be.
Oh, does that mean Henry's also my boyfriend and Deabella is my girlfriend then?
Just no.
Because you're all special
It's-
friends to me.
It's
Well,
more like also and other.
You have to agree to both be special friends together. You can't just have one person who decides to be a special friend.
Oh, well, everyone's deciding that Cindy's my special friend, though.
Have you decided Cindy is your special friend?
Oh, well, I mean, she's really nice to me when she's not telling me to get her juice. And I mean, she's, she's got a pretty smile when,
Well,
you know,
she sounds nice.
when the
Except-
fire hits it just right because, she's a fire elemental.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Fire elemental.
This has
Okay.
canonically always been the case that Cindy is a fire
Yes, the
elemental.
fire elemental.
You guys made her.
Okay.
You guys made her,
Well-
not me.
Well,
I'm rolling with it.
If you and Cindy want to be each other's special friends, that's good, and you can do that. But take it from me, I've had a couple of juice-based relationships. They don't tend to work out in the long run.
Oh,
She has to get you juice too.
Or Nanya.
she does?
Juice face relationship? What's that mean?
Hmm. It means that you both have to be getting each other juice, not just one person always getting the juice.
Oh.
Juice face. I don't know what juice face
Well, I also got this
is,
flower.
but it sounds cool.
I got this flower for her, too, that I think she'd like. Maybe she'll give me a juice after that.
Maybe.
Like you do something nice and then I
it's
do
a
something
flower
nice.
face.
A what?
And then it's a flower face relationship.
That's true.
Flower face sounds like it smells good.
I'm just getting her the
It's better
flower
than
because I
juice.
think it, make her happy.
Mm.
Sounds like a girlfriend.
That's good.
That's not like a
Or a
girlfriend.
juice friend, because I think that's what we've established really makes the
Meta-
relationship. The
I can see Meta
juice-based
coming in and be like,
Yes, that was
relationship.
previously established.
Hey, You can't be meta. I'm meta. Yeah.
Everyone is meta.
Everyone is meta. As you guys have been talking about, explaining the intricacies of grown-up relationships to the 3-year-old, she's been ushering you into a kind of a room of those foam sleeping mats that they put in kindergartens.
Yep. Carpet squares.
Carpet squares, basically. Yeah. She's like, you can rest here. Normally, we would charge you all, but this is a special occasion, and Cindy is footing the bill, which is very nice of her.
She got 2 feet.
Really nice of her.
She's someone worth listening to. I think she's got a lot of good ideas, and I am a big kid.
Henry lays on his carpet, holds his tummy because it kind of hurts, and
kind of hurts a little bit.
And just falls asleep. Mm.
Oh, you think I'd be really tired after all that stuff with Doug and all this other stuff that's going on? I mean, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think I'm just going to, boom,
Falls over. Is immediately out.
All right. Enjoy your nap time, kids. And she closes the door. And you're all out. And that's a good place to stop for this episode. We're going to go ahead and end right here. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Babies and Broadswords. Once again, we are happy to bring you all the chaos and nonsense. Find us at Even Footing Games. You can find the book with all the rules, Babies and Broadswords official core book, Amazon or on Drive-Thru RPG, depending on if you want hardback or PDF. Yeah, paperback. I'm sorry, no hardbacks. Oh, you don't want a hardback. I'm holding up the book as if you can see it at home, but trust me, it looks great. From all of us here at Even Footing Games, thank you so much for listening. Stick around, those of you who are nerds and want to hear a little chatty chat about how to run the game and our little Big Kids Rules corner. But for everyone else, we'll see you next time. Bye! Hey, everyone, thanks for sticking around. Those of you who stuck around, nerds. Nerds!
You're our special friends.
Us too.
For Big Kids Rule time, today we want to talk a little bit about role-playing. We're coming at this from a player's angle. How do you role-play a toddler when most of the... I know it comes naturally to you, Jimmy. Most of us are no longer 3, I'm guessing. Players... How do you get into a mindset to roleplay a 3-year-old?
I think about what my kid would do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because my kid was very recently a toddler. And I figure that toddlers are sort of barbarians and not super kind or, they're greed monsters.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm not saying it's just how they are.
No, most of us grow out of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Most.
So what you're saying is every games of Babies and Broadswords should be murder hobos.
Well,
I mean...
Actually, but we're not.
Right.
But also, I think that, at least for me, now that I kind of found Henry's, because I was playing him, I felt like it was, at the beginning I was doing it differently, but now he's a manipulative little dragon.
He is.
And I like it.
He is. Henry has definitely become that scheming Eddie Haskell kid. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He instigates a lot. Yeah.
And
I didn't do it, but you could do it for me. Yeah.
And I got the perspective of someone who hasn't had kids, and I don't really interact with kids all that much, so I kind of more take a look at I try to think of just fun tropes I've seen and just try to exploit the hell out of it for lack of a better term. So with Thwompkins, I went into Thwompkins being he's a hugger. It was the first and foremost because originally he was the Barbabian, and I was like, okay, I don't want him to be a temper tantrum, just all around nasty kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I wanted to take it with a different approach, kind of the type to muscles hug you kind of type, and then he ended up like you said, the characters develop over time, and he's just really does anything for his friends, which is funny because now I feel like I'm playing a toddler wrong because they're supposed to be little greed monsters. And apparently I'm taking...
I'm sure they're not all like that.
Not all of them.
Only all the ones I know. It's not all of them.
So with Thwompkins, I very much state the mindset of like he's more than willing to give up all of his cookies if it makes his friends happy. And I'm okay with that as a player, knowing that I'm giving myself that handicap because I know it just creates, it's my character and he's fun and he's cute and he just wants his friends to be happy.
So that's a good point. You're playing the character over
the mechanics.
The mechanics, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm keeping the mechanics in mind, but I'm understanding when I have him like do something like that, I am fully also thinking about the fact that, okay, I know what this means for me playing wise and what this will do in the future. Right. Let me make sure I keep that in mind. Got it. So I'm not, and later on, I'm not going to be like, oh man, I wish I had all my cookies. No, I know full well what I did. I'm not, just like Thwompkins, I'm not expecting anything from it or anything. It's just, and also this.
You're playing the character. Yeah.
I'm playing the character.
Yeah.
And it's not in a negative way that's jeopardizing anyone else's fun, I hope. I mean, if it is, then, I want those dice.
Oh, no.
Silence from the group.
I shook my head in this audio medium.
It's just... What about Jimmy and Lee? What are some tips for role-playing a toddler for you guys?
I guess I don't really find it that different from, like, any other character that I might play in a game. It's just, like, a different mindset. And so I guess I would give, like, general role-playing things is, like, always think about, not how you would do something, how your character would react to something. I find doing a character voice helps, especially if you're doing a little kid, because that's completely different than what you would normally speak as, and so that helps you get into a mindset of things that you normally wouldn't do.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how I normally talk.
Always.
I'm sure your wife loves that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I really like voices. I really like doing just really different characters for each person. I don't know. I'm not very good at advice, I guess.
I do
just
think
do
the
the thing.
Voice helps. I think the voice helps with this.
Oh, definitely. It 100% does.
Yeah.
I think more in pretty much any game that I've played, the voice really does get you into the mindset of the character, because not only do you pick up the new voice, but your speech patterns change pretty significantly as well. It's like
I don't actually use a voice very often. I'm not a voice person. So but I do talk differently. Like I have different speed or how you do it. So it doesn't have to be an accent, because I'm not an accent.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an accent. You don't have to do a crazy baby voice like we do, but
you technically don't even have to do a voice. It's just this is something we're comfortable with, even on a medium where everyone's listening to me, everyone can hear me. Everyone hears this stupid voice I'm doing. I just realized that after like 3 months of this.
And now you've given yourself an existential crisis.
But I will say with Lee, you're really good with Deabella and piecing together what a baby would know versus what an adult would know. And that's something I think that's also good, and you're very good at it.
That's something that is kind of difficult, and you had to constantly stop yourself from doing meta stuff or knowing what exactly what you should say and what you shouldn't. And I think it's more interesting that way. Yeah.
Taking things literal as possible is fun.
Yeah, Davebella's pretty good at that.
I think another thing is kids don't think about consequences a lot.
Nope.
And so, if you can suspend that consequences, just get it out of your head. Kids will dive fingers, face, feet, first, whatever, into whatever, especially if it's new or, on the same token, if it's scary, then we don't think about the consequences of how we retreat or how we get away at all. We just want to get away from that scary thing or that thing that's bothering us. And so I try to not think about consequences, but then, I like the voice thing, just that you change your voice. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cute baby voice or anything, just that you've changed your voice in some way. I think that does help.
Or even just how just the manner of which you're talking. Like you don't have to do a voice, just sometimes even just altering your cadence a little bit, can do wonders.
Yeah, because that keeps you in that mindset.
Yeah.
I also think that on here, we do a good job of latching on to words that Jason uses that would not be something that we would say. And so we're like, what is that?
What does that mean?
I have no idea what that is.
If it's more than 3 syllables, by rule.
Mispronounce it. That's a kid thing. Just mispronounce it.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I do too, is I create little rules for my characters. And Thwompkins got one, more than 3 syllables, he has no clue what it means.
All of my NPCs are, grown-ups in children's bodies. I don't for the most part worry about playing a kid because it doesn't translate as well. I can't get the information across that I need to get across, as a kid. But that makes it more fun for me too, is when you guys latch on to things like that. And it's like, oh, you're toddlers. Yes. Okay. Right. Yeah.
And the obvious, I will say, is we have these quirks in the game. I mean, latch onto those. When in doubt,
absolutely.
When you're lost, just look at your quirks. Maybe look at some other numbers or
they're great for establishing a character.
Yeah,
I have to say,
I recommend 3 minimum
for quirks.
Yeah, I got 2, and I don't really use them. Like Thrower, I hardly ever use, or had an opportunity to even use.
You've threatened to use it several times. But
was that?
You said you've threatened to use it.
You've threatened to use it. Yeah.
I have threatened.
I mean, so, and the other thing is we made our characters before quirks were a thing. Like, before we had them for the book.
Right.
And so, like, I think technically the 2 that were taken probably from Henry were the Coke bottle glasses and the snot nose is how I assume it, but I didn't write those. I just wrote Henry.
Right.
And so honestly, I haven't really revisited those, and so I probably should.
Yeah, when I came up with those, I was going through all of these like psychological about kids type websites, finding things that kids do, and then I added on ones that we had as a group that weren't mentioned on there, just that were cute, and then some little things that I could think of. But yeah, I absolutely took those from Henry, and then Jason flowered them up.
Yeah, I think that Quirks was a great addition to like you said, it's a great role playing tool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a mechanic; it's just a tool.
No,
you can even make up your own.
It's just something to lean back on. It's like, I have no idea how I would handle this situation. What do I got here? Okay, I am a thrower. All right, I'm going to pick something up and throw it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, and then the sitter's got to deal with that, and everybody else has to deal with that. So it does. They can't help move things along. One of our big kid rules is to take on more and more and more quirks. And that's one of our suggestions. So that to the point where it's almost hard to do anything that isn't playing into that kitty psychosis. It's like, I can't do what I would logically do. That's not what my baby does. My kid has no logic. Yeah.
And if you lean into those quirks, it'll create whole scenes on its own. Just by leaning into a quirk, it's like, 5 minutes of role play now.
Because you're gonna make one that's like Henry wants to be grown up and thinks he's more grown up than he is.
That's good.
So like he'll always play into being a big kid.
You could call it 3.5. Not 3 and
that's
3
cute.
That's so good.
Write that down. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's good.
What did I say earlier for Thwompkins? I said one earlier.
I don't remember.
Well, it's recorded. We can listen.
Yeah, we'll listen back and
find out.
We'll find it. All right. The important thing to do, though, is just to make sure that you're having fun and that your fun is not at the detriment of anybody else's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Even though kids are at their hearts kind of selfish little violence machines, it is kind of
sticky little
selfish violence machines. The game was really meant to kind of foster a sense of playing together, of imagining together. There's a lot of collaboration that's built into the system. So, keep that in mind that at the end of the day, it's to make sure everybody at the table has fun. But use those quirks, use those silly voices, use whatever you need to do to get yourself into that mindset of I am 4, I am this many, and this is how I see the world from 2.5 feet off the ground. Yeah. And I think that's where we're going to end for the day. So thank you so much. I want to give a quick shout out to, we've made some new friends recently. I want to say hey to our friends over at Raised on D&D and our friends at Tabletop Journeys. Both of those great podcasts are going to be airing interviews with some of us. So we'll put out more information as we get closer to those. Some of those might air by the time you hear this. That's how the world works. But thanks again from the Even Footing team. We've had a blast, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.